UofL Today with Mark Hebert on Great Day Live is sponsored by the University of Louisville.
All right, something today that may surprise you just a little bit. I didn't know about this. If you could spend hours looking through family photo albums, you may never come up for air at the UofL archives. Some 500,000 photos from Louisville history, plus thousands more manuscripts and records that are open to you, anybody who wants to browse.
I'm glad no one left these out in the rain all these years. Walk in for a small copying fee. You can take pictures with you. And Mark Hebert has details about UofL's archives and special collections on really, we're going back through Louisville's entire history.
Anything from the city of Louisville that you want to know about, chances are it's in the archives at the University of Louisville.
Well,
it's unbelievable,
how far
this
does it
stuff.
go back?
It goes back to the 1800s. I mean, photos back to the 1800s. So if you've got Grandpa owned a barber shop in downtown Louisville and you want to see if there's a picture of it, chances are there is one in the UofL archives. And I don't think people realize this resource that's there. That you can go find stuff. Or your old neighborhood, want to see what your neighborhood looked like in the 1920s, chances are there's photos.
And you have
stuff.
Somebody who helps you,
yes.
I mean, because obviously you just can't walk in
on
your own.
They have reference folks there that can help you out. So let's take a look at this video, and you can see some of the stuff that's available.
Katie Yoakum and Pete Duval are on a tour of sorts.
A little hometown tourism. I've known about these archives for 20, 25 years. It's been on my bucket list. I've thought for years about coming here and just never done it, and today was the day.
Yoakum has come to the University of Louisville's Archives and Special Collections Room in the basement of UofL's main library, lured by the iconic photos like this one she'd seen in the Standard Oil collection that's housed here. Archives Director Carrie Daniels says there are thousands of rare books, hundreds of files of documents, and even more containing photographs, 2 million of them.
That's a lot of stuff.
Most of it tied to the history of Louisville.
Archives and Special Collections really exists in large part to document the life of Louisville.
There are volumes of city records and the original charter of the city of Louisville from 1780, signed by Thomas Jefferson. There's also the oldest known document tied to UofL, its 1798 charter, as well as a rare fourth folio of Shakespeare from 1685. But Daniels says local folks who find their way to the archives are most interested in old photos that jog personal memories.
People routinely find pictures of their house, of their business, or of their grandparents' business, even better, making those connections with the past. People learn about their neighborhood that way. We have people come in and go through the photocopy files, the subject files, and literally, walk down memory lane, pick out the department store file and, oh, remember when we went there and we had lunch and, just really the photos evoke memories. And it really is a privilege to be part of that.
Go.
You know what's cool, Mark?
Just sitting there going,
isn't that cool?
Oh,
you know what's cool, though, is when you see photos that you remember from your childhood, areas you remember, and then you see the photo, you're like, oh, I didn't remember that exactly right.
Yeah.
It's a little different than what you put in your head.
Well, we were trying to figure some of them out, so we're going to have to go.
What's that photo? Yeah, we did the same thing when we were in there. And,
that is
and you should know, folks should know that a lot of this stuff is now online. They've digitized thousands and thousands of these photos, so you can just go onto the archives webpage at UofL and look up these photos. And
that
so
is
it's
really
cool.
neat.
So you don't even have to go to the UofL archives room there in the basement of the library.
A lot of stuff down there.
And
was Thomas Jefferson just here to see a Madonna concert? What was going on?
He was just hanging around.
And you've got a lot more coming up as well.
Yes, it's a busy weekend at UofL. This Saturday, the State of Latinos in Louisville seminar is coming up, which has statistics and a lot about education and health care and things going on with Latinos, which is a growing population here in Louisville. That's all day Saturday. Also on Saturday, the UofL Women's Book Fest. It's their 10th anniversary. It's all women authors from Kentucky that you can go in and talk to and buy their books. And the Engineering Expo for students of all ages, if you're interested in math, science, those kinds of things. The engineering students at UofL will be helping out with that, and that's Saturday as well.
Community unto itself.
And community unto itself. And then the Miss UofL pageant is Saturday night as well. So if anybody wants to go check out who we're going to have as the Miss Kentucky contestant from UofL, that's Saturday night.
Very good.
Well, I might make a run at that. You never know.
I don't know if you got enough hair.
We're an open-minded community here.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
See you next Monday.
And UofL Today with Mark Hebert airs Mondays and Tuesdays on 93.9 FM, Metro TV, Monday through Friday, and Thursdays at 5 on KET.
You can always find out more about UofL online at louisville.edu.